Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and those in between, welcome and welcome back to the 21st Century Podcast. It's been a minute.
It's been forever.
It's been forever. We apologize. Not really, guys. At this point now, let me just make this clear.
Make it clear.
Let me make it clear.
Do it.
Guys, we're not consistent now. But when we post,
It's the honesty for me.
ish dog. When we post, just watch, comment, subscribe, enjoy. You see us whenever we're going to post again. This thing of demanding, guys, ish. We have big people and having more big people.
Big
Just give the people
people.
what they want. Give the
Mara people,
what they
they ish.
Yeah.
You must DM them multiple times. You must.
Ish.
They know themselves.
Ish.
But I am Jay, and
Yes.
I am joined by my beautiful co-host,
Thank you. Zoe. Chepi.
Zoe Chepi.
Yes.
And today we are with,
We have a queen.
hey,
Like the one and only.
Hey.
queen.
Hi.
the landlord.
The landlord.
Guys, hear me out. Hear me out now.
Huh.
There are TikTokers,
Okay.
then there's Kananelo.
Oh,
Yes.
Trust me.
Thank you for making that clear.
Trust
Oh,
me.
no, that
Thank
that
you.
is so profound.
Bro, listen.
Let me not pop up.
When we,
No, can't they?
When-
they really are.
no, like, for
TikTokers.
real,
It-
like there is a gap between like
dog.
dancers we see on TikTok and what she does. She's on a
Yay.
different pedestal. And today's interview we will expound on that so people actually get to understand why we say that.
Yeah.
Today's interview is going to be a bit different,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope you're going to pick it up as we go along.
Alright.
But how did you, and I won't say dancing, I'll just say dance, right? It's the whole interview. How did you and dance meet?
How did
And-
I meet?
Yeah.
You didn't introduce me. Do the people
Landlord!
She said,
It's
no,
Kananelo.
You are the
Hello.
land. We did.
Isn't it?
Let's redo it.
But I actually like
Let's
the
re-
confidence.
Let's go again.
So you're gonna do it,
Please do it for me.
guys. Today we are joined by one of the
The
biggest
queen.
dancer in SA.
Honestly.
We can't debate because she's been to Russia. She's teaching dance that side, guys. Please, eh? Listen,
Am I, yeah.
listen. There are levels.
Yeah.
Guys, we're joined by Kananelo. Thank you for coming through.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
It means so much. You said you're gonna come through, and you
And
came
you're
through.
so gorgeous, dog.
Right?
Thank you.
Her energy.
Yo.
Make me nervous. Make me blush. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah. But
Tell me
to
sports.
revert back to the question,
Mm-hmm.
how did you and dance meet, and who made the first move?
Oh, damn. It's in the streets, man. Like growing up, I'm from Cape Town. I'm original from Cape Town.
Okay.
You know, growing up, you're always playing with your friends on the streets. It's either you're busy with the boys playing soccer or grabs, what we would
Yeah.
call, or you're dancing. So I was part of those kids who loved dancing.
Right.
Wow.
So even in my family, like when there's family gatherings, it's always me versus my mom.
Kwena bulang sekel.
Yeah,
Okay.
always.
Like
Since a young age.
It's like
Yeah.
So it's always been me. It's either me and my mom. She was very competitive. Like when music starts playing, it's like jiva, Ghana, jiva, and I'm here. She would come like. So it's always been a thing, and people have always seen it in me before I did.
Right.
Oh.
So
It'd be like that.
like, so I was just the dancer of the family, the dancer amongst my friends, and then it happened that I actually fell in love with it.
Right.
Then I decided to go study dance.
So you made the first move.
I made the first move.
Like,
So after matric, I went to a school called Dance for All in Cape Town. Strictly ballet. I knew nothing about ballet.
Okay.
wow.
I was just that girl. Like I just like things.
Yeah.
But they ended up making me dance like with the beginners and whatnot. It helped me a lot.
And how was that though?
It was tricky. It was very emotional for most of it because if you grow up knowing that you're the best dancer amongst your friends, or
Yes.
you're always umajaivana.
Sure.
That was a different setting for me because it was like, oh, now I can't dance nindangazam
Yeah.
because they are more advanced than me. So I had to be dancing with the little kids, beginners,
Yeah.
intermediate.
And you were how old at the
But
time? 19.
I
so-
was 19 years old, and I had to dance with like 13-year-olds. But it was a good place to be because it built like my foundation for dance, like my
Right.
whole foundation, technique. I wasn't dancing all over the place anymore, you know.
Oh.
They built me, and then I went on to go to another school, another dance school called Jazz Art, which was more bigger than, you know,
Yeah.
people my age as well. So
So it's jazz art.
they
What do they do?
It's an African contemporary dance company in Cape Town. Yeah. So they trained me contemporary street dance,
Wow.
Spantsula,
Right.
Gambo dance,
Nahan.
a lot of different things, African dance.
Right.
So, and then then I moved to Joburg and I became Majaiwana again.
What would you say dance has done for you that other people in your life haven't done for you consistently?
Oh damn, that's a deep one. I guess it made me find sense of belonging in somehow, like in some sense, because for the longest time, like I said, I used to train at these places, I used to dance at these places, but my family didn't really want me to do that because it's like, are you gonna get work from
Dancing?
being a dancer?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna?
Yeah.
But then, obviously, I took the step to come to Johannesburg, and it was a different scene, like the Amapiano scene.
Yeah.
And finally, after dancing for so many years, now I feel like I fit, I belong where I am. So I would say like a sense of belonging, because I never felt like I belonged anywhere.
Right.
But now, with the dance culture this side and me moving to Johannesburg, I feel like,
My
okay,
queen.
these are my people.
Wow.
Mhm.
When did you move to Joburg?
I've been staying here for over 3 years now, or 2.
So you came when Amapiano was.
yeah, during
Banging.
COVID times,
Yeah.
during COVID times.
Yeah.
And funny enough, that's when I even started like my social media.
Are you
Like,
serious? Did you see your numbers?
Listen,
Hey.
that's
Over
what
3
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like I started my
Ah.
social media around 2019, and yeah, it was a bit slow.
Yeah.
And then when I dropped my first video,
Yeah.
and I was getting like,
Yeah.
you know, people likes and whatever, I was like, because I used to post things and wasn't. But then the day I posted my first Amapiano video,
Yeah.
What song was
Dancing
that,
to-
if you remember?
oh yeah.
Umsebenzi.
Yeah, I danced to that song.
Yeah.
I was at a train station,
Yeah.
like, and I ran up the train station, and then yeah, I did my
Just
thing.
like that.
Mhm.
Ah.
Would you say
It was
dance
cool.
was your first love?
It really was.
Was it?
It was. It really was. It changed it changed a lot, man. Like it changed a lot because growing up as a child who never felt like, you know.
Yeah.
But when I danced, I felt like no.
What are some of the challenges?
And that's only when you
Yeah.
moved to Joburg.
Not necessarily, but like me starting out and dancing, just
Gave you
Yeah.
sense of belonging.
Right.
yeah.
Because of that first love, what are some of the challenges you and dance have been through, or like turbulences that you guys face together?
Mhm.
I think the challenges are starting to come up now because there's a lot more dances coming up
Yeah.
Yeah.
and TikTok.
Preach.
At first it was easier to navigate our way as dancers and dance teachers and dance choreographers, but now there's so many of us,
Yeah.
and people don't understand that we don't do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And nowadays, people don't get work because of what they can do and what they're able to teach, but because of numbers. So I feel like a lot of times.
Let's actually get into that.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. Let's get into that.
So a lot of times, brands or whatever would hit us up
Yeah.
saying, "We need you to work on a show like this. SABC wants you for so and so.
Okay.
You need to come become a dance teacher on this show."
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you email back, and people never come back to you.
So wait, are you a qualified dancer?
I'm a professional dancer,
Okay.
You went to
and
school
I'm
for
a
this.
dance teacher. I went to school for
Yes.
what I'm doing right now.
Yes.
Okay.
So sometimes it's a bit tricky when you know what you could have done if you had gotten that opportunity
Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah.
But that's not how it works because there's so many of us.
Mm.
A lot of them have more followers than us. Then they'd rather go with that person because the show needs to attract
Ah,
people
Okay.
or whatever. And then you're just watching like,
it's like that.
could have done so much better.
Yes.
But it's
Right.
cool.
Yeah. How would you rank rather dancing in terms of difficulty,
Mm-hmm.
like compared to other forms of art?
Dance is hard, eh? Dance is really hard. Like, TikTok might make it seem easy. I don't know if you notice, but like, obviously we need to keep up. We can say TikTok this, TikTok that, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, that's what it is right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but like a lot of our TikTok dance challenges
Yeah, well.
are really difficult.
Yeah.
We try to challenge people because otherwise we'll end up dancing like this the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything we're doing,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we try to make people dance because that's the platform now. We try to make people
Yeah.
dance
Yeah.
by making challenges that are,
Yeah, because your challenges are like.
yeah, the challenges, you know.
Mm.
So it is difficult
Talk to me.
because there's a lot of training that has to go in with dance.
Yeah.
We do go to a lot of auditions.
Yeah.
I don't know if other people do auditions, but for you to be a real dancer, have you been in a room filled with 50 people and they only need 10 of those people?
Right.
You get me?
Yeah.
And now you need to compete with all those people.
And they're all good in
know,
their own right.
And they're all good at what they do.
Yeah.
So you need to do auditions. You need to constantly train to get better
Yeah.
and not just hop on every challenge, man. Like,
Yeah.
even like as TikTok dancers, they try to reach out to us to come
Okay.
to classes. Some of them don't, but I do advise that, you know, so that people don't feel like you're doing the same thing all the time.
Yeah.
Dance is really difficult. And when people do finally catch on to our speed and how we do things, it's going to be difficult for those people
Yes.
who don't want to train.
Right.
So I think it's
Speaking
time to
about
get into
difficulty,
something.
you know, let's get into the interview for real, you
I
know?
want to ask about the gymming thing. Do you guys have to be fit to dance?
I think as dancers,
That is a good
that
question.
is really important. Most of us
Yeah.
who train all the
Yes.
time,
Yeah.
we still need gym.
Gym as in leg work?
Gym as in sign up at a gym and go to gym, do
Yeah.
your treadmill
Treadmill.
stamina. Like you need
Okay.
to be fit.
Yeah.
A lot of dancers are like physically, you know, fit.
Yeah.
And there's more to it than just dancing. Or doing. You need to take the extra step, and that's what I'm saying. That's where the difference is between the dancers and,
TikTokers.
you know,
Right.
we need to keep being in studio, even though we train because we meet up, we dance in studio, we're always in studio, but still,
Yeah.
we have gym memberships.
Oh,
I go to the gym because I know when I go to auditions with other professional dancers, I can't be doing what I normally do. You
Yeah.
know, I need to be able to keep up with other people as well.
Wow.
Right. Here's the question I wanted to ask you, because now we're going to get into it for real.
Get into it.
What or how much has dance taken from you, physically, emotionally, because of your inability to see your progress? Because then this is not just dance, this is art in
Yeah.
general. People fail to see their progress, and it takes a lot from them, mentally especially. And I ask this because, I don't know, okay, you're a dancer, so you might know. Costa teach, right? For him to get away, and God rest his soul,
Rest his soul.
for him to get where he was, there was a lot of things he did that people don't see.
That people
Because
don't know of.
he used to choreograph for Nasty C. People don't even know that.
He used to be an
Right?
amazing dancer.
Exactly. And there's so much that he would have gone through to get where he have gotten.
Yeah.
Is there like a similar story to like what you've done, where like dance took so much from you, but like, you know what, maybe it's worth
mean,
it?
I wouldn't say it. I don't know. When it comes to maybe like emotionally, like it is very draining. Like trying so hard, especially as a trained dancer,
Yeah.
trying so hard to be recognized, trying so hard to let people see you. It goes back to what I said earlier on, that
Numbers.
you try so hard and you put your work out there. People see like what you can do. I'm versatile. I can do hip hop.
Yeah.
I can do contemporary. I can do jazz. I do Amapiano, and I do all these things so beautifully and gracefully. But it's just, you know, with how things are now, I won't always be number one. So sometimes it does take a toll, like on my mental, health and stuff. Yeah, we find ourselves crying a lot as dancers or as artists in general. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of competition now. So
how do you deal with the mental?
Hey man, I have my circle. I have a support system.
Okay.
So
it's the community.
Yeah, I have my community, and we deal with similar things.
Oh, okay.
So it's easy to talk to them about it. They can advise me. No, do this, do this.
Are there people or maybe a company along the journey who did not believe? Like we're getting into it now.
A company, like,
are there people who
like
didn't
I'm
believe
sure,
in
the people that reach out, like companies or brands.
I can't say people's names because I'm cool with them now. I'm cool with them now, but Cape Town is very slow. The pace is very for dancers. It's all about who you know.
Right.
Okay.
Skin color, yes, Cape Town.
Are you serious? Even today,
girl.
2023.
Like, as dancers
That's crazy.
in Cape Town, there's a lot of we train a lot.
Okay.
We train a lot. It's either you're part of a crew or you're part of your school, but there's not a lot of work. But sometimes we train to get into that crew, and the picture is not big, man, in Cape Town. There's not much to look forward to.
Yeah.
Shout out to those who are doing it, but most of the time, like, people rather keep their own people. They avoid, like, here you can have open auditions, you can join other groups. If you're good at what you do, they open up the space. Okay, let's audition. Let's see if you can do what we do at our company. Yeah. But a lot of people, I've DM'd so many people.
Yes.
Like back in 2019, 2020, sent out so many DMs to choreographers, dancers that I wanted to collaborate with. Okay. And people would mize or not make the time for that. And it's just like, now the same people are coming back.
Now they need you.
Can we collaborate? And it's like, girl.
Yes.
How do you handle that though?
Please go down on the chat. I mean,
because at the end of the day, it's still business.
It's still business. And I reached out to those people because I knew that they were good at what they do. You know? And that didn't change anything. They're still amazing at what they do. But I do remind them when they come back to me. Please go down on our DMs and see their Wuti. You used to ignore me. You used to, but it's cool. I get over it quick. I'm just that person.
And the color? What do you mean the colors in Cape Town?
Hey man.
Is it a thing of?
Hey man. Cape Town is its own country. Like, as a person of color in Cape Town, it's tough. It's tough because there's a lot of ballet schools, and obviously, like the ballet schools, you'll find 2, 3 black kids who are ballet dancers or whatever. Or the opportunities go more to, or I wouldn't get things because of how I'm built or how I look. I would go to castings in Cape Town. Never made none of those castings ever. Because castings, they look at more than just what you can do. Yeah. So they look at your hair, your skin color, and how you built. Yeah. So a lot of man.
And you're in Joburg?
It's a bit easier.
Okay.
I haven't encountered anything that made me feel like, oh, is it because I'm black?
No. And in agencies, I want to know, how does that work with dancers?
There are dancers who have agencies. At the moment, I don't have an agency. There is one that we're talking to, but
what do you have to look at?
To be part of an agency?
When you want an agency.
No, Joburg is cool, man. Nice. We see our people on TV all the time. Yeah. Wow. So it's easier. It's way easier this side. Yeah. Because most of the time when I'm watching TV, I'm seeing my people, my friends, people who I dance with. Wow. So it's like,
okay.
It's cool.
When did you fully let your guard down and like really invest in your relationship with dancing?
2018.
Was it like an event that occurred that hit you like, okay, cool, maybe now?
Oh no, 2019, sorry.
2019, okay.
2019, yes. So this school that I was part of, You weren't allowed to audition anywhere else.
Is this
Wow.
after high school?
This is after high
Because
school.
now I'm trying to calculate how old you are. So
I'm 20 now. I'm 20.
you
Are
lie.
you serious?
No, I'm not 20 now. I'm saying at the time.
Oh.
I'm 24 this year.
Okay.
I'm 24 years old now. So I wasn't allowed to audition anywhere else.
Okay.
It was just a rule of the school that you need to graduate and then you're able to do other things afterwards. But here, I went against those rules, and there was an audition for the Netflix show Jiva.
Yeah.
Yes. So on the day.
Let you see now you want to take us there, but since we're there, let's get into it.
Okay. I went to those auditions, and I was just auditioning to be an extra, like one of the dancers at the back. And then I made it that day at the auditions. Everyone else was at school, and I wasn't.
Yeah.
And then I just went to auditions. I wrote an email. I was like, I'm sick. And then I come.
Yeah.
And then after, like, while I was there, some of the students actually came after school. They were like, "Oh, Ghana, are you here?"
Come here.
I was like, "Guys, don't tell anyone." Okay, but then I made it. And then when they sent me an email back, it was a full script. Like, script with lines and
Wow.
the character and everything. I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. Oh, are you guys sure you sent it to the right person?" They're like, "Yes, we really enjoyed your audition. We can't just make you an extra in the show."
Yeah.
And from that time, I was like, "Damn, okay." And then that's when I met Abo Buntle,
Yes.
I met Tlohi on the Netflix show, I met Kabelo, I met Kamumpela, I met a lot of people who like are dancers, man.
Yeah.
You know? And then while we were doing Netflix, we were touring, and then we came to Joburg. When I came here, I was like, "No, this is what I want.
You want to stay here?
This is what I want."
Yeah.
Like, Cape Town, I'm sorry, I love you all so much, but yeah.
Yeah.
So that year was the year where I was like, no.
That was your big break.
That was my big break. I was like, I'm fully taking on this thing. Also because of the money that I got on the show.
Girl.
I was like, okay. I'm not
So
used to
okay,
this.
let me ask you this: Are you paid as a dancer? Are you paid as
An actress.
On the
an
show.
actress? Yeah. What are you paid as?
That's what I'm saying. The money was good.
She's paid
because
as an
I
actress.
was only supposed to be there as just a dancer.
Right.
I became the choreographer, one of the choreographers for the
Wow.
Netflix show.
Yeah.
So I was getting paid my dancer fee, my choreography fee, and me being an actress on the show.
Of those three, which one was like
The
heavier?
most.
Yeah.
The acting one.
Like,
Yeah.
so why don't you just like pivot a little, be like, ish, maybe I should.
I wanted to, but I focused more on dancing after the show because
That's very hard.
the show didn't get nice reviews.
Okay.
And I didn't know if it was gonna be easy to go out there and be like, no, it's me, the girl who was on Jiva.
Yeah.
After the show didn't get good reviews, you know.
Mhm.
So I was like, okay, let me just stick to dancing. Also, I didn't have an agent at the time,
Okay.
so it wasn't easy. And I was just spending money, so I was just excited. I wasn't thinking of
You're
those
still
things.
young.
I was
yeah.
having fun on the
Yeah.
show. Like, that acting thing, I don't think it was my thing. I'm very shy in front of, like, camera. Like, I'm
Are
You
you-
look
When I
at
say
look at
action,
you.
it's like-
Look at you.
just like, no, like, you know, I need to be in a space with you guys for, like,
Okay.
time before we start saying, let's shoot.
Okay.
You know, so sometimes it's like they're taking you from base camp, and then on set, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go, action! And you're just like, oh hi, you know,
Yeah.
it's not easy. It's not my thing. I never studied to be an actress. So I don't know the ins and the outs of that industry.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just stick to what I know. But in the near future, if agencies want me, I'm out here.
Yes.
Hey, people want this
Yes.
corporate gigs. Corporate gigs are paying well. Hey.
Yeah, they are. They
Yeah,
really
they're
are.
paying well. Let's speak about the evolution of dance, right? When you look at dance today, and I want to read this because I want to make sure it sinks in. When you look at dance today, and in its entirety, do you like what you see? Where like we've gone from auditioning, like you've mentioned, to a TikTok post, right? We've gone from putting pieces together as like being a choreographer to TikTok challenges.
Yeah.
5-second dance pieces.
Wait, now like a corporate gig could just come because they saw this clip,
Yes.
but you have no background knowledge of what dancing really is.
Yeah.
Whereas you who have studied it and you are actually good at it,
Mm-hmm.
but it counts for nothing because of how we're like evolving to the digital space.
Okay, what's the question?
Do you like what you see?
Do I like what I see? Depends on who I'm watching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Um,
That wasn't even the question, but
That was so.
it depends on who I'm watching.
like what I mean is like, do you like where we're going? Because
With
like
dance?
with dance, because you did mention how like you kind of have to accept and grow with it, but you like where it's going though.
Ish. It's tricky, like the question, eh? With dance or with social media, ne?
Okay.
There's dance and there's people I'm watching who are dancing. There's people I've been watching since way back
Yes.
who are dancers
Dancing.
and amazing choreographers and whatever. And I'm still watching them. When you ask me about that, I'm happy with what I see. But if you're asking me about social media and
Well,
TikTok,
okay. Let's say
Instagram,
what social media is doing to dance.
Oh,
Let's put it that
Do
way.
you like what you see?
no professional dancer will like what they see.
Okay.
In every space where we go, we always make jokes and we just like, you know, when
What's
the
this?
dancers come together and it's like, okay, now it's time to put together a show, and we're like, TikTok, we're not doing TikTok. Oh, let me tell you a crazy story. So
Yeah.
we went to auditions the other day, right? So there's a girl who knows us from, I think she only follows us on TikTok.
Yeah.
She comes to these auditions and they call you in, like the whole group goes in first and they teach everyone, and then everyone needs to go out and they call like 5 people.
Yeah.
There were over like 200 people that day. This girl walks past us, she's like, I see the TikTokers are here.
Eh.
We like, TikTokers are here.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I don't know who this girl is. Mind
Yeah.
you, she was out first round already.
Oh.
So I'm just like, a lot of people, because they're not from TikTok, they would say, oh, the TikTokers.
The TikTokers, yeah.
And it's okay if that's where you know us from, but
Okay.
we're not TikTokers.
Mm-mm.
Okay, back to you now. A lot of like people are losing respect for dance now because of what social media is doing.
Okay.
We are being treated very different in these spaces. We do a lot of big shows. Like dancers do so much, man. Like the actual dancers, they do so much. Guys, there's how many award shows do you have in
Yes.
a year?
Yes.
How many Big Brothers do we do?
Yes.
How many these like who do they call? The dancers.
Yeah.
Like what would these shows be without these dancers? But again, when it's time to do other things, they would rather call the TikTokers, because people, honestly, what TikTokers need to know is that people call them for their own benefits.
Right.
It's not about them.
Okay.
Or nowadays it's not about, oh, you're good at this, you're good at this. No,
Okay.
what am I going to benefit from calling you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You understand? So if I don't benefit anything, if people feel like, okay, Kananelo's good, man.
Okay.
They good. But, nah, man, our numbers. Let's call someone else
That's
Yeah.
deep.
who has 500K followers, because they're going to post about the show.
Yeah.
They're going to post us. And then that's more, you know.
So you don't like what you see?
I don't.
Period.
It's so sad. Like, we
Yes.
talk about this almost every day. And
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything they could do now, because it's gotten to, like,
Yeah.
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 it's tough.
Yeah.
Like, for dancers, like, there's people who spend time in studio every day, guys. Like, it's people I know who are so committed
Yes.
to training
Yeah.
and learning new things. And I look at these people and I'm just like, oh, guys,
What is going
they
on?
never get booked for anything, or they never get called for these things. And I'm just like, you guys are so good.
Yeah.
And that's why when you see our videos, we try our best to work with like new dancers. We don't like working with people who are known. You'll never see us dance with anyone who's known.
Yeah.
Like a well-known dancer, I'm sorry, if you want to collaborate or if we're on set together, let's do a TikTok shop.
Yeah.
But those are not the people we call to put our work out there.
Wow.
Because we're gonna have to tone our techniques or whatever down to meet the needs of that person. So we'd rather work with these dancers that people don't know, or these upcoming dancers that are so good that when we produce this video or whatever, it's good on the eye.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's you serving a whole community.
you understand?
Yeah,
So it's
you're
like,
playing a huge role.
yeah, it's messed up. I don't know.
I'm glad you touched on that because the following question was literally like, considering that you are the landlord, what are what are some of the things that you feel are very important for you to introduce to the upcoming generation? Because there is a great responsibility that comes with you calling yourself a landlord.
Yeah.
But she's doing it now. She's playing that role now.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I
Yeah.
mean, we do a lot of things like little by little. Like I said, we don't mingle with the big cats. We're hardly around those spaces.
Yeah.
We are teachers. Like we are dance teachers before we are dancers. I'm a dance teacher.
Yeah, by profession.
I enjoy teaching.
Yes.
Like that's like my first love, and that's why I'm able to be like. People who know are able to call me, like in Russia, because I went to Russia, I went to so many places to go teach. It's because, yeah, man, it's just my first. There's something satisfying about someone walking into my class and being like, "Oh, I can't dance," because they're always like, "Oh my gosh, I can't dance. Please don't do difficult things." By the time they leave, let's shoot a video now. Now they're excited. It's always so satisfying to watch. Every Thursday we teach at our studio.
Where is it?
And in Doornfontein.
Invite us, how?
And
We don't even know. I didn't even know you have a
It's
studio.
a studio.
Yeah,
And it's
I
not
want to
just
learn.
studio, but we just teach on Thursdays. We dance instructors.
Okay.
On Thursday. We teach
Okay.
Afro and Amapiano
Wow.
at her studio on Thursdays. So if you want our classes, come on a
Yes.
Thursday.
Okay.
So yeah, we get a lot of people who walk in our classes who can't dance.
Right.
By the time they leave, there's people who've stuck by us like this whole year, and the progress, like I wish we could film like their journeys.
Yeah.
It's people who said, "No, I can't dance." But
Yes,
now,
we speak to Netflix. You know, never know.
listen, Netflix,
You know.
pull up
Yeah.
on me, pull up on me. You know, so it's always amazing to watch. It's really amazing to watch.
Yeah.
So that's what I love.
So you
doing.
are serving, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Would you encourage dancing? Like, in all honesty, like,
If you
would
know
you?
what you're doing. If you know your thing. Because my thing is, as trained dancers, ngeke siphelelwe, guys. Ngeke siphelelwe because you're constantly working on your craft.
Right.
You won't run out. Your creative juices will always flow.
Yeah. Okay.
Let them remove TikTok, and
Yes.
if there's a malfunction, there's something happening, a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
TikTok,
It's
no more
dead.
TikTok,
Yeah.
no more Instagram. What's gonna happen? Who are they gonna book now?
Dancers.
Dancers. Now they're
Yeah.
gonna come back to us because now your numbers are gone. Everything is gone.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna have to come back to us. So I do encourage dancing, but I think train. People need to train. You need to constantly work on your craft. You need to grow, because if we're seeing you doing the same thing and the same thing every day, you hear every day. You
And
hear,
that is why you
we
were
are
like,
tobeta every day. Next year, asifuna tobeta.
Yeah. It's
Next year,
expired.
you want to do something else. So what's gonna happen? And that's why sometimes people
That's
blow
deep.
up, and then you forget about them. It's like, what?
Mm-hmm.
It's because they were just hopping on challenges. And what are you doing, like, to show that you're different?
Yeah.
Because sonke siyakwazi utobeta, sonke sila.
Mm-hmm.
All of us.
But what's different about
What's
you?
different about you?
Yeah.
You know. So I do encourage it, but you have to do it the right way.
Okay.
Is that why you were like, it depends who you watch?
Yes, it depends who you watch, and you must watch me.
Yeah.
So the new era of dance, we've kind of touched a bit on it, but as we all know, like, change is inevitable, and let's say now you're given the tools and resources and the authority. I mean, you're already the landlord, so the authority is there.
Yeah.
So if you're given all those things,
Yeah.
where and how would you want to implement those changes?
In the streets, there's so much talent.
Okay.
So much talent. And most of the kids, like from the hood, Sonke Pumekas, we're all from the hood.
Mm-hmm.
We're not all privileged to get to a point where we're recognized by artists or we recognize. So I think, back in the day, ekasi, Jiva, there used to be community centers, community this. That's where you can dance, that's where you can do this. So I feel like when it comes to dance or arts in general, they should implement it more at schools. Because there's kids who love these things that we do.
Yeah.
They love dancing, but there's no way to do it.
Yes.
There's no way to do it. And was I in the school or on the streets or wherever? But I think there should be more art schools. Because we all are really like artsy people. Like, not necessarily dance, but
we're creative.
We're all creative in our own way. There's people who love singing, kids who love acting, but you never know this until they're done with school or whatever, when they do have the funds to do it themselves.
Yeah.
So I feel like arts should be introduced in schools more.
Yeah.
More programs, because that's how we grew.
Mm-hmm.
We were raised with programs. We were my high school that I went to never had dance or anything, but because Ekasi, there were things to do.
Yeah.
So
maybe you should start the programs.
Maybe
you never
I
know.
should.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
Be the change you want to see.
Schools,
Yeah.
Honestly.
I mean, we've done a few school things, and the love we get at these schools, it's so crazy. And these kids will show us videos on their phones.
Yeah.
We follow you. We do your challenge. Can you please shoot a video?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do. And sometimes, sometimes we create things. You create something for last week and you shoot it last week. Today, I have forgotten about that.
Yeah.
But you go to those schools and these kids are like, oh, you remember this video you took? Can we please? And I'm just like, I don't know this thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, these kids, they show us, but sometimes
it's a mess.
Unruly, but
It's a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy the kids.
What would you say is the most unfair reality about dancing that people don't know?
Jay.
The money. The money. What about the money?
You want to expound on that?
Like for real dancers.
Yeah.
Hey, we don't get paid our worth.
Are you serious?
Hey, we work 10 times harder than someone like, guys, it's tough.
Yeah.
Guys.
Like, we don't get paid our worth at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Damn.
And like I said, it's a numbers game, man. They would rather take you, who started dancing on TikTok.
Yeah.
It goes back to that.
Yeah, it goes back to that. They'd rather take you
Yes.
and
Yeah.
pay you 50,000
No, I hear your chat.
just to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
And then
And it's not only with dance, eh?
yeah,
Sad truth. It's not only with dance.
it's like it's a thing.
But dance is worse.
Yeah,
Dance-
because you
yo,
guys, because for you, like I'm looking at it from the angle of you're a teacher more than anything.
Yeah,
To want to teach someone like me who can't dance for
Yeah.
shit,
Yeah.
like you need to be very patient with
Patient,
me.
Yeah,
And it's like, and if you don't get paid what you're worth, it's like, what's
you understand? Ish, man, it's the sad reality. But like, dancers, we don't get paid our worth at all. We're not respected in these spaces.
Yes.
We would go with an artist, whoever we're dancing with. We will always be known as the dancers, not the artists.
Oh.
Treatment is also different.
yo? That almost flew over my head.
Yeah.
That-
treatment.
wow.
Treatment is different. You're the dancer. Let's deal with the. You can be as the dancers. Hey, people will call you to go. Well, I haven't experienced this because I set my things straight before I go to things like these.
Okay.
Like music videos.
Okay.
Yeah.
A huge artist will come here and say, okay, give me 10 dancers. Can you organize 10 dancers for me sharp? Cool. Send them through. The dancers will complain that we've been here since 6 a.m. we haven't eaten anything.
Yeah.
There's no water on set.
Yeah.
The artist side, kugcwele ama-snacks, kugcwele-
Yeah.
and as a dancer, you're scared. If you don't know those people, you're scared to go there and say, "Yo, can we have water?"
Yeah.
Like, and no one will care to come check up on the dancers.
Who do we blame?
All you have to do is jump around.
Who do
to
we
them,
blame
To
then,
them,
yeah.
you just called here to jump around and.
Who
You
do
know.
we blame, Mama? Like, honestly
You
speaking.
blame the people who book you.
Oh.
These people who book us, they book us knowing. Or sometimes another thing we don't like that we've spoken about before is they would call Kananelo and Tlogi and then say, please bring 8 more dancers with you, sharp.
Okay.
But the treatment would be different. These are our people, Sizenabo.
Yes.
Just because you know us, you're not gonna treat our people different.
Yeah.
Yes,
Same
you're greeting
respect,
us
same love.
warmly.
Yeah.
Please, you requested for these people that we are with here.
Yeah.
They're also here to make your vision bigger and whatever it is that you called us for.
Yeah.
Like, don't treat the dancers different to how you would treat us.
Yeah.
But sometimes, hey, when they don't know you, they don't know us. Hey, most of the time people don't know us. They just book us because
Yeah.
you're booked through the client calls someone we know, and
Yeah.
that someone you know calls us.
Yeah.
So that person won't even be there on set with us. And sometimes guys, it's bad. It gets bad for us. Like it's hectic.
So dancers should just bambelela to the surface.
And they would
I would
guys.
scream.
I would talk forever.
I would give up.
When it comes to,
Yeah.
I would talk forever. Like dancers could be there on set all day. Ufike was 6 a.m. You're asked to be there to only start shooting at 4 p.m. Mind you, you haven't eaten, you haven't anything.
I'm going home. Why you still there?
We don't get much as
Yeah.
dancers. So you're not gonna have we're gonna have an attitude amongst each other and be like, oh, we're hungry. Oh, why did Mang Mang book us? Why are they not feeding us?
Yeah.
We won't say anything. When they come at 4 and they say, dancers, are you ready? We're gonna jump and we're gonna go.
Yeah.
And that's one thing dancers shouldn't be doing.
Yeah.
That's why we get treated the way we do.
Oh.
It's because dancers jump for anything, guys.
Yeah.
They jump for getting paid 500 rand for being on set all day.
Which is crazy.
Which is crazy. Like, who does that? I know dancers who still get paid 500 rand to shoot music videos, to shoot things for artists, like do shows, these big shows. And I'm just like, guys.
So now, why not go where you appreciate it? I want to use the references of like doctors. Like most doctors are appreciated like in a country like Canada.
Yeah.
Like Babo and I, when I say there's no money, like they make money, but it's not like compared to others. Where would you say, like you see that happening? Where like, okay, let's say I'm not appreciated, but maybe here I could be making what I'm worth.
Another country. Maybe.
Yeah.
The place we've gotten love from the most is the UK. I think London people, when it comes to Amapiano dance and the Amapiano culture, like the two of them went. Tlogi and Kabelo is there, by the way.
Okay.
Shout out.
They went on to go gig with an artist, but they organized a class while they were there. If I
Wow.
tell you, it was sold out.
I think I saw.
Sold
I think I
out.
saw. I don't know. I don't know
And
what
they
was posted.
request for more, and it's like, no, guys, we need to leave.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, the classes were sold out, and it's like, if you go there as London, and London, they love the culture so much that, like, sometimes if they know you're a South African dancer and you're in their country,
You're getting love.
they even ask you to please host a class. Please host a class. And even if you're not there for that, please host a class.
Yeah.
Because they want to learn. So, yeah, plus we're getting earthquakes here. Me, I'm leaving.
But
Me, I'm leaving.
are you saying that dancers should just hold on to that little suffering of not having food, or they must just rebel? What's the way?
Hey, they must
What is the
rebel,
way?
man.
What is the way?
Bambelel.
Hey, rebel.
How long?
So they must bambelel.
That's what I'm saying. There's not
Yeah.
much. We don't get much.
Yeah.
Dancers don't get much. So every opportunity you get, even if they're like, "Ish, only have 1.5 man,"
Yeah.
artist comes to you like, "Ish, I have a gig in Botswana. Please come with me." And you're driving to Botswana. And
Petrol.
as these dancers, it's like, no, not you driving, like the artist.
Okay. Okay.
Let's say they're driving to Botswana.
Yeah.
1.5 to stay there for like 3 days, and it's like, who's a teen? Otherwise, you'd be sitting at home doing TikToks. Go,
Yeah.
you know.
So
True.
hold on.
Hey, guys,
That's what you're
we
saying.
must do something. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah,
but-
just find something.
No, we must just change our attitude.
Okay.
If someone comes and says, "This is what I have,"
Yes.
say no. That's not my rate.
Yeah.
Dancers are scared to give rates. Give them rates.
Mm-hmm.
Give these people rates, because TikTok people are not scared.
What's a
Yeah,
good rate?
they'll let you know.
What's a good rate?
Ish.
Please, no. Honestly.
You can't.
Yeah, let's say we wanna
Okay,
book.
as
Okay, let's say we wanna
standards.
book someone of your caliber.
No.
Not you.
No, guys.
No,
No,
wait.
not her.
Maybe
Someone
I'm
of her
expensive.
level.
Me, I'm Kananelo. I don't come to play.
okay, Kana, maybe not you, Mama. Someone who's aspiring to be like you. What should my rate be?
For what? Depends
For
on what it is.
dancing.
If you're called, let's say,
Yeah, they
for a
called me.
music video,
Music video.
5,000 rand, nothing less than that.
My rate should be 5K.
Yes.
Yo,
Nothing.
most you guys get paid. Most.
No dancer should be charging for anything less than 5,000 rand.
Are you saying my rate for dancing should be 5K?
Not for dancing, for that specific
Music video.
thing. If it's just a music, people get paid 500, 1.5, 2,000.
So what should my rate be if I'm aspiring?
I'm trying to
to understand.
I think a minimum for just a normal dancer,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
3,000 rand is okay.
So my rate should be 3,000
Yeah.
as a
Don't go
normal.
below that.
Okay.
Oh,
So
okay.
if I'm giving you 5,000
Yeah.
and you want to negotiate, you can negotiate down to 3,000.
Okay.
Nothing
Yeah.
less than that.
Okay.
If not, then go find someone else. But
Simple.
they will find someone else who's gonna accept 500
Yeah.
rand.
And
Oh,
that's
someone is
Why
killing
I-
y'all.
Yes, there's always someone who's willing to take
Yeah.
less.
Oh no.
The bare
Ah, damn
So
it.
what are you saying?
You what she's saying?
That know your worth.
Know your worth.
To say no, they need to learn how to say. when
So
you
dancers
say
should
500,
learn to
they
know their worth.
Yes.
3,000.
Minimum.
Standard.
Yes, don't
Yeah.
do it for less than that. I mean, how
Yeah.
On
Also-
top of that,
Mm.
you're asking me to do a freestyle. A freestyle is my creative.
Ooh.
It comes from my mind.
Yes.
I came up with it. It's my even though I'm licensing creativity out.
Copyright.
Because
Ah.
if the video trends because of me,
Yes.
then you didn't pay me my
Yeah, you
contract.
didn't pay enough.
So the least you can do is give me 3,000 rand.
Yeah.
Ke nahane
Come on.
tshwantse ke edit mo.
No, and now we
Just-
talk. So if you go on Idols as a standard, it should be 3K. That's what you're saying.
Ah, Mara,
we've
Idols is
done
something
Idols
else.
before. Idols is something else. Idols don't book TikTokers. They
Yeah,
book
Idols
dancers.
is something else.
They
yeah.
respect. At Idols you
Yeah.
get paid per song that you do.
Aw.
Wow.
For Idols, we got paid per song.
Yeah.
Shout out.
So not 3,000 rand to dance 6 songs. No.
Yeah.
You
Shout
charging
out.
per song.
Shout out to Idols.
Shout out to Idols.
Yeah.
That was actually the first gig I did when I came to Johannesburg.
Are you serious?
My first, Idols.
You know what? Nah, I think it's
Yeah.
important for dancers to know that they should know their worth.
They
That's
should.
why I was like, how much should they even charge you? Because at this point, you're crying about TikTok, crying
Yeah.
about social media, Facebook. How much? 3K, and that's a
No, I
lot.
don't charge 3K. Just know that.
No, obvious. I mean, you're a teacher.
What?
Teacher.
Link in bio. DM me there. Send
You
email.
went to
You'll
school
know.
for this.
Yeah.
No, I won't allow people to take advantage of me. People who do work with us, like this amazing artists who respect us so much.
Yeah.
And we appreciate them. They always come back.
Mm-hmm.
Those people, the first time we've worked with them,
Say his name.
Yeah, you can. It's.
say his name, Musa
yeah.
Keys.
Kim
Are you
Musa Keys, I guess.
serious?
Musa Keys has never said
Shout
no
out to Musa.
anything.
Wow.
Musa.
Yeah.
Musa and Foka.
Yes.
Foka. Oh,
Yes.
guys, those are the best people to work with
Wow.
as dancers
Right.
because they would ask you, what's your rate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not,
Yeah.
we have 500.
Yeah. They don't come with a budget.
No.
Yeah.
What's your rate? Send us your rate card.
Yeah.
You send your rate card.
And it's nice to work with them.
You understand?
Yeah.
Guys.
And they're cool people, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you might even end up doing more than you have to because
Yeah.
there's respect.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Ish, man, guys.
Shout
yeah.
out.
How would you say what's
Shout out
what's
to
next for you
Musa.
though
What's next? There's a lot coming up.
that you can't touch
I'm
on?
not sure if I can tell y'all, but there's a lot coming up.
Yeah.
Especially now in June, I'm excited. There's a lot of shows and things that I think are gonna be really helpful for me. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
For me and my growth, and my numbers,
Yes.
hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot coming up. You guys will see when it comes out.
But
I'll
you'll
post
be fine.
definitely. Yeah.
You will be great.
Now I'm getting there. Yeah,
I
don't
know.
worry.
Guys, I don't want to drag this for too long. This has been an amazing episode.
Yes.
Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing your people.
Yes.
They were amazing as well in the background.
Inviting them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Zoe, for joining me.
Sure.
They can follow you at
The landlords.
The
Landlords. Yeah.
Kananelo _N_ on all social media platforms.
Okay, perfect. You can also follow us on 21st Century. What is it again?
Come
Yo,
on.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, I forgot. 21st. It's been so long. What's our Instagram?
Thanks, Jiggy.
21st Century Studios. You can. I don't like follow us. You can follow Zoe at.
Zo.chippy, guys.
Wonderful. Guys, please, like,
like
comment,
and
subscribe.
subscribe.
Ish.
Please, and
Simple.
And
Oh.
dancers, please put in your. I want to hear what dancers have to say about this.
Yes,
Yeah.
dancers, please.
Yeah.
Let's talk.
And go to the landlords Thursdays. Cool.
Thursdays.
At Dance Studio.
Perfect.
I'm
Guys,
coming.
thank you for watching. Until next time.